How good is this? To be back. What the fuck is TikTok? Jesus fucking hell. I'm talking about madness of cultural society just going off its total fucking off his head. Anyway. Anyone here of Greek heritage? I've got a Greek word here I'm trying to pronounce called korapheas. You know what that means? No. Okay. Obviously, the big Google fucking pronunciation is such shit. But korapheas is supposed to be the narrator of classic Greek drama. And I was thinking, hey, that's like having your Uncle Pete come over. You're watching a movie and he sits on the couch and says things like, this is the guy, you know, they're going to go into that room, 4 of them are going to drop dead. You know, when any film where you've got a number of people, there's murder lurking, what's the first thing they do? Split up. Why do people split up? Every single movie, everyone splits up. And the first rule of maniac with a chainsaw is don't split up. Someone always says, I'm going to go to the boathouse and see if I can call the cops. And everyone says, yeah, you do that. So he goes off, he gets killed. And there's 3 people left. And then the third person says, okay, I'm going to try and make a run for the car. He runs for the car, he gets killed. Nothing's happening. No one ever thinks about, how about 4 of us together go and run for the car? While we're running, make sure your shit is staying in your pants. Because at the end of the day, whenever some maniac's running around with a chainsaw, he's always looking for the single person. He never looks for a group. The group is always under some kind of veil of ignorance. If I go on my own down into this deep cave, nothing will happen to me. But it always does, doesn't it? It's like if you take Xanax. Have you ever taken Xanax?
Yeah.
I always thought that the best way to take Xanax is with a Pez dispenser. Yeah, don't you know what a Pez dispenser is? It's like this. It's like a toy that you buy at the supermarket and you put all the pills in and you can do this. So Pez dispenser is one of the funniest things that came out of the 70s. Other than leftists. But what I'm saying is you take a Pez dispenser and you fill it with Xanax and all you're doing is walking and talking. So you can pop your Xanax non-stop. Like I said, one of the great things of the 70s. But now it's a retro. Now Pez dispensers are retro. They're not the same as they were when I was a kid. Which obviously shows my age. What I'm saying to you is now, if I said to someone, hey, take your Xanax with a Pez dispenser, they'd probably be afraid that I've said something to upset them. When, in fact, taking Xanax is supposed to actually calm you the fuck down. And all I'm seeing is people who are fucking upset non-stop. So the government really should be, supplying the population with Pez dispensers filled with fucking Xanax. Because it's a very, I don't know if you've had it, but it's a very, very fun drug. Because no matter what you see on TV, no matter what you hear on the radio, you just don't give a fuck. You can get through the riots. You can get through the coronavirus. Just pop the fucking Xanax. And you can pick your own, you can get Xanax things with Mickey Mouse as the head. You can get Darth Vader if you want to go on the dark side. Basically, it's a distribution matter. It's got nothing to do with medical care. It's all about dumbing down everything so that when whatever you see coming out of the TV that freaks you out, I've got no problems now. If they put Xanax in the water table, we'd all be having, we wouldn't have to worry about coronavirus because if someone dies, we just go, who gives a fuck? Because we're high on Xanax. It's a wonderful drug. It's one of the most, people talk about religion, like Buddhists and fucking all this shit about, take a Xanax, you go from fucking 0 Buddhists to Nirvana, like in half an hour, and you don't have to read any shit. And you don't have to sign any subscriptions. You just take the Xanax, and for all you know, in half an hour, you're a Zen Buddhist. And if you take 2 or 3 or 4 at the same time, Man, we're fucking streaming. Have you ever heard of astral travelling? I'm telling you, it's real when you're on Xanax. It may not be real when you're not fucking on Xanax, but I'm telling you, you take 5 Xanax at once, your fucking life is beautiful. You're looking down on yourself. Alright, thanks very much. Good to be back.